All right, I think we're ready. I think things are fixed. I think we're ready. I'm not sure though. Here we are. We're ready. We're trying out. I'm looking for, there we go, Austin, Seattle. Bing, bang, boom. Match will begin shortly. Cool. Let me know, is there any issues right now with stream? It's been 60 days. That's actually not true. It's been 40 days. June 12th was the last time I was here. No, that's more than that. It's 15. That's, yeah, 40 days-ish. 40 days. The last stream was June 12th, the U.S. opening game of the World Cup, which we can talk about briefly. Yeah, it's a World Cup. I don't know if necessarily it was the... Oh, that's not even here. Okay. Wait, why can I not see that? What? It's hidden. Because I didn't have it for the World Cup. That's why. There we go. What do we want to do first? I have a couple things that we can do. We can do lineup stuff. We can do World Cup stuff. What do we want to talk about first? I'm good with kind of anything. What are we on the chopping block for right now? Why? I've just loaded the lineups and all I have to say is why? Why is that who's there? Which I guess is a good segue to the lineups. Here is the Austin FC lineup. Brad Stuver in net, John Gallagher and Guillermo Biru as the fullbacks, with Svatok and Heinz Eich in the middle. Probably the best defensive line that we currently have right now. Yet again, Mikael Dessler still out injured. John Bell, I think, personally has struggled a little bit this year, but it's been quite a while. Midfield three, Joseph Rosales, Ilya Sanchez, and that guy, Besard Sabovic. Interesting is all I have to say about that. Why is Owen Wolf not starting after 2 months? Still. Why is he still not starting after 2 months? Why is he still not starting since he got hurt? How many weeks ago? When did he get hurt? Give me 1 second. I'm going to find this out. I'm going to find out when he got hurt. When did Owen Wolf get hurt? Owen Wolf. I just went currently. Okay, when did he played 90 minutes against LA in November of last year. Was the last time that he played a full 90 minutes of a game. Was the last game of the season last year. He's played 8, 20, 27, 60, 80. What is that? 140, 160, 187, 195 minutes this season. All in the month of May. Horrendous. Awful. Well, Austin and Seattle have the same last 5, both with 3 losses, a draw, and a win. Although they are a draw, a loss, a draw, a win, 3 losses. Austin is a win, a draw, 3 losses. So, yeah. But then we have Facu Torres, Brandon Vasquez, and Mirtu Uzuni as the kind of front 3, or really Joseph Rosales on the left. Facu Torres on the right, and then 2 strikers up top. Kind of 1 and 1, really. It's like a 4-4-1-1, a 4-5-1. Let's see. And then looking at Seattle, Thomas, and what's happening with Stephen Fry as well. Kingston, Reagan, Hawkins, Tolo as a back line. Midfield 2, defensive 2 of Brunel, Dotson. Attacking trio of Jesus Ferreira, Rusnak, Rothrock. And then Mosovsky up top. I was watching a little bit of the Cincinnati-Vancouver game earlier, just as I was setting stuff up. 7 goals in 80 minutes. Crazy. Let's see. Let me get off of this. How was everybody's World Cup viewing experience? Did your team that you thought was going to win, did they win? Thoughts on the US's run? It's fine. Let's see. What are the comments? It's a lineup. That's a lineup of 11 players. Okay. Is Wolf not able to go a full 90 for some reason? I don't know. If not, then Salvich makes no sense. True. Salvich over Wolf. Ugh. Salvich in starting heartbreak. Yeah, I would agree. That is a problem, really. It's not good. Okay, here's the inactives for Seattle real fast. Pedro de la Vega, Kim Keehee, Jordan Morris, Nikola Petkovic, Alex Roldan, Christian Roldan, and then questionable you have Yaimir Gonzalez Andrade and Ryan Saylor. So it looks like this Apple TV is saying it's a 3-4-3, with Galley and Rosales as the wide midfielders on both sides of Ilya and Sabovic as a back 3. I don't know if I really believe that. It seems more of a 4-back and then a 4-4-1-1. But who knows? I've seen a little bit of this rumor about the Uruguayan Martinez from Palmeiras. I don't know who Christian Moraes is, who's the guy that originally published this. I don't know. It says exclusive. This is translated from Portuguese. Austin FC from MLS is interested in Emi Martinez from Palmeiras and may open talks for the Uruguayan in the coming days. LAFC, which tried to sign him before, continues to follow the player. It would be nice to steal somebody from LA. I don't necessarily think it's true. I don't really know who he is, to be brutally honest with you guys. I don't know who he is. But still, referees for today: Ricardo Montero Araya, Stefan Tanaka Freund, sorry, Brian Dunn, Elton Garcia is the third and fourth, or the AR2 and the fourth official, and the VR's Eunice Marachi and Melissa Beck. I don't know any of the names, which is good for referees. Yeah. I mean, I guess we really haven't addressed the elephant in the room, have we? With a certain Austin FC player that is no longer with us. Danny Pereira, gone. No more Danny. Went to Montreal for $2 million, I think is what it was. Yeah, $2 million. It hurts. It hurts to see, but he's had a struggling season. Pretty much this season He's had like no contribution. He's been solid for most of the games, but there have been a lot of them. He's been solid for some of the games, we'll say. There's a lot of them that he has struggled, but again, the whole team has kind of struggled. He has a singular assist and 3 yellow cards. Are pretty much the only benefits he's got. Like, his passing is good. His winning aerial duels for how tall he is. But beyond that, I think that you can free up 2 mil, to go do something. I mean, especially when you get somebody like, I'm gonna need to figure out what this guy's name is and how to address him. Placheta, for on a free. I'm okay with it. So, no. Austin has a very, yeah, those two on the same day was a weird emotional sounds makes it sound so much worse than what it was, but just a weird day. It was a weird feeling. I forget how long this game is supposed to start at 6:30. It's 6:33. 6:36. I forget I was we were done well by the World Cup being actually on time. I guess. Because this is boring. And I mentioned I normally start a half hour beforehand. What do we got? I know we haven't touched on the MLS table recently. Games that are going on. I'm looking right now. Okay. Games currently underway. Almost ending. You have the 4-3 Cincinnati over Vancouver. New York City holding against Columbus 2-1. Inter Miami going to Chicago for Brandon Vasquez's debut? No. Robert Lewandowski's debut. 3-2 in favor of Inter Miami. Philadelphia going to New York 3-1. Game's almost over. One game's gone to full in New England. Toronto was scoreless. And then what do we got? 4 games at halftime. Charlotte 2-0 over Atlanta. Scoreless in Nashville against Montreal. I wonder if Danny's playing. I'll check that in a second. Houston winning over DC. And then Minnesota at home against Sporting. Game's kicking off at 6:30. Well, 6:45. Austin, Seattle, Colorado, San Diego. In an hour, we have LAFC Salt Lake, Portland against Dallas, San Jose against Orlando City, and St. Louis hosting the Galaxy. Now, let me double check the not just that. Let me double check this Montreal game. What's their lineup looking like? Okay, Montreal's lineup is not including Danny. Is he on the bench? Hold on, I'm so confused. Is Danny not playing with Montreal? Danny's just not suited. What? Weird. Okay. But looking at the table, you have Nashville, Inter Miami, Chicago, New England, Charlotte, Cincinnati, New York City, New York Red Bulls, DC. Those at 18 points there. Columbus, Montreal, Toronto, Orlando City, Atlanta, Philadelphia ends that one. Philadelphia on 10 points. Are they the worst team in the league? Yes, they are. In the West, you have Vancouver, San Jose, LAFC, Salt Lake, Houston, Dallas, Seattle, Minnesota Galaxy at 20 points. St. Louis on 19. Then you have Portland, San Diego, Colorado Sporting, and us in 15th place in the Western Conference. Holy. Oh my goodness. Have we That's really sad. I didn't realize. I want to show you this before we really get kicked off. Well, now we're underway, but still, I want to show this off a little bit. So I said, so it's been 60 days, as y'all saw. Okay, not sure what's going on. Here's the correct link, blah, blah. Travis says, let's not suck tonight, please. And I just responded, will this be us in 3 hours? Oh no, we suck again. Great movie. But here we go. We're now underway for Austin versus Seattle. First time this year. What's the messages here? Oh no to Savage. Everything else is fine. Yeah, fair. Okay, Austin in the light white, technically. It's not really white, but in the light. And then try to go quickly. Seattle in their dark blue, kind of dark green. It's really green. Austin's upset that was called back, which fair enough. All right, gonna put another ball in here. Austin on the free kick, tried to go too quickly, was pulled back. Sabovic runs away. Facu Torres hits one into the penalty area, headed out. Really had nothing thanks to Jackson Reagan. Yeah, Seattle coming off a 5-1 loss. Jeez. At home, I'm pretty sure as well. To their rivals. A little miscommunication there. It's okay. It's been 60 days. Just pressure, intensity. It's okay. In 10 minutes, we'll start getting the necessity to not be doing dumb errors. Oh, no. Rothrock gets called for a foul. Against Heinzike. Rothrock is saying shoulder to shoulder. I would honestly probably agree. Let me see a replay. There it's short, and then he extends. So, sure. You can't talk about intensity in that with the World Cup level and then MLS level. It doesn't work like that, and it's not the refereeing. I mean, the refereeing's not good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the refereeing that's causing the difference in play. That's an arguable handball from the Austin FC players here, arguing there's a handball. I didn't see one, but I also wasn't looking very closely. Resetting here a little bit, like normal. Brandon Vasquez coming back is huge. Hopefully, I'm hoping he gets some sort of scoreboard now. Right? Is he either gets an assist or a goal tonight would be huge for his mental. So we're hoping for him. Hazunia, I think, needs one. I didn't even see. Placheta is on the bench. The bench is Damian Loss, Zan Kolmanich, Placheta, Mateo Djordjevic, Dubrsarski, Owen Wolf, Jaden Nelson, Ervin Torres, and Christian Ramirez. So Placheta coming on. What number is Placheta wearing? It's not 7, is it? It might be 7. No, Jaden Nelson 7. What number is Placheta wearing? Okay, Seattle's on the attack on that far side. Squad. Shirt number 77. Okay. Close to it. 77. Emi Rigoni's number. It's definitely not 5 at the back. This is one thing that does bother me quite a bit. Dave Yardneau, still the interim head coach, even though Jim Curtin is the new head coach for us. He has to wait out the year. Or he's going to wait out the year in Philly, which I think is bizarre. And I'm curious of what the reason is. There's a Sounders player down. Couldn't tell it was 50-50 challenge with, I believe, Sabovic. Little shovey going on. Ilie trying to separate things. Facu Torres yapping, which is good. Rothrock is the other one chatting. Walking off with Biro. Sounder player down, holding his face. This is Ilie to Facu Torres, who just, oh yeah, he does kind of kick him in the inside of the ankle, but he clears the ball. Like not Ilie, Facu Torres clears the ball, and then the other player, Rusnak's ankle is there. There's nothing there. There's no reason for it. Jesus Ferreira, go away. Nobody likes you. They're coming together saying, hey, there's no intention there. So they're all good. Rusnak's back up. No, Gomez Andrade is on the bench, in fact. Long ball up. Mirtu can't quite get there. Cleared out. Brandon Vasquez chasing it down. Does recover it. Puts his body on there. That should be a free kick, and it is not. Vasquez is arguing that it should be. I would agree. It does look similar to the one earlier. You gotta attack the young kid there. 19-year-old, you gotta go after him. Because they're not wingbacks. Pressure. Good intensity. I like this. Giveaway. Now, tempo. Tempo. Come on. Tempo, please. Cuts inside, thinks across, doesn't, says no, thinks it again. And back to Svatak. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Okay, they're going back for the foul, but they don't go for the Brandon Vasquez foul on the other side of the field. Cool. Great. How many points is Austin back right now? Currently on 15 points because Sporting is losing. Sporting is winning. Oh, they were winning beforehand, so that's why Austin was below. Yep, got it. Because they have better goal differential. Okay, yes. What is it? 20 points. We're currently, as this stands, in a draw, 5 points back from playoffs. That's not easy to do. Punches out here for Seattle. Ilya heads it back wide to the near side. Rozalov puts a cross in. Headed wide. It's going to be a corner for Austin. I would prefer that. I prefer in-swinging crosses. He's not really a wingback. Like, really. Cross comes in. Headed in. Goal! Come on! Who is it? Ilya? Ilya's claiming it, I think. Sabovic claiming it. What's up, Chef Tex? It was Sabovic, I believe. Sabovic is getting all the goal. No! Wait, what? The two words that just came out of the two words that just came out of the commentator's mouth did not make sense. An Olympico for Sabovic. If it was an Olympico, it's Ferran Torres. Who scored is my question. Who were they claiming it to be? How you doing, Chef Tex? Hope your World Cup was well. What do you think about the first 12 minutes of this game? I mean, hey, Austin getting out to an early lead. Let's see. Corner comes up. It does look like it gets a deflection off of Ilya. It is off Ilya. Seattle thinking about answering immediately. It is given to Ilya Sanchez in the 12th minute. Nope. It was good. Sadly, Mexican. Oh. I mean, hey, it was kind of about the same. I was saying, at least you guys got a little further than the U.S. did. And, well, not really. It was about the same. Yeah, I mean, I thought the World Cup overall was pretty good. I enjoyed the expansion to 48. I thought they're 48, 32, 42, 38, 48. 48? Yeah, 48. I thought the expansion worked well. I thought that the Balogun red card situation, I think, was strange. Just because that should never have been given as a red to start with. But then it was given, and then it was retconned, and then it was reverted, and then it wasn't reverted, and the red card stand, but the suspension was up, and it put a sour note in my mouth, and I just was So yeah. Austin on the attack here. Sabovic is the first cut forward, and how not a great pass to Brandon Vasquez from Mirtu. Heard the next tournament might expand to 64. I hope not. 64 is incredible. It's 62, wouldn't it be? Not 64? Because you can't... No, it would be 4. It'd be 16 groups of 4 then, I guess, right? Yeah, I hope not. I feel like 48 is the right number. I don't like that. I don't like the expanded 64. I feel like that's too far then. Because is that then moving on every third place team? Is that what it would be? And that's too much. Nobody wants to get out of that defensive corner. Yeah, 16 groups, 40 is the right number, but Cabo Verde surprised me so much. Bro, Cabo Verde was great. Curacao was funny. But yeah. Cabo Verde was great. Was there goal? Vozinha? Is that his name? Was great. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Okay, good. Yeah, Cabo Verde was great. I mean, I'm just going to point out, I don't think I said it in streams, but I was talking to some friends, and I have messages from before the World Cup that I was saying, Spain wins, Norway dark horse, the U.S. wins one knockout. Is kind of where I was at going into the World Cup. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, hey, somehow he's a starting goalkeeper that's older than Brad Stuver is. So, I don't know. Isn't he? Vozinha. Oh, Azuni tries to chip him. He comes out. Vozinha is 40 years old. Brad Stuver is only 35. So I think we might be going the wrong direction on age there. I don't deny that Vozinha would be pretty good. But maybe, hey, after the World Cup, maybe Brad Stuver gets a shout for the U.S. national team. Because, oh my God, was Freeze terrible. Tim Ream has to go. There is no way that man should ever make a competitive roster again. Matt Freeze, bad. Awful. Yeah, but I mean, I think there were some definite positives out of the U.S.'s World Cup. But then I think there was a lot of negatives as well. I don't know, it was kind of exactly where I thought the U.S. was going to be, yet again losing in the round of 16. So he was bad. We got blessed with Rick. I'm at this point, I say give Poch everything he wants, and then give Noah Kai Banks whatever he wants. Noah Kai Banks at 23 with Chris Richards next to him, nothing's getting past those two. But no, having I mean, the U.S. is the biggest issues is defensively is on that back line, and it's Tim Ream and maybe Alex Freeman. Maybe Belgium's game was terrible. Watched 25 minutes. Oh, it was awful. Was it the first 25 or the last 25? Because the last 25 was at least funny. Oh, the first 25. The better part. Great. Malik Tillman's free kicks in that game though. Was it that one? Yeah, that one. But he gave us 61 seconds or something like that of elation, and then it got smacked again. Was it Matthew? My input on Austin for this season. We've been crap. I don't think Nico Estevez. Speaking of that, we also haven't talked about the fact that Nico's gone. thankfully. It was a little bit too late, in my opinion. But yeah, I really have very minimal expectations at this point. I'm unfortunately I'm at a point where it is playoffs is the minimum, and that is the expectation. And if Austin doesn't make playoffs, I don't really care. Right? Is the rest of the season is very strange as an Austin FC fan. I am now here, and I mean, you guys that have been on the streams have known my opinion on the general fan base recently, right? In the last since the start. My opinion now is that the one that I strongly disliked prior, right? Because you sell one of your cornerstones, if you will, your young talent that, you know, might be having a shit season like everybody else in the squad. But at the same time, he had a bad start to last season, or a bad kind of second half of last season. So, okay, Danny's gone. Got it. Then you bring on Plachetta. That was an agreed upon contract like 6 months ago. And by 6 months ago, I mean 4 months ago. Okay, since that contract has been agreed upon, you've had a new head coach. You'll have had 2 new head coaches, in fact. So I don't even know if Plachetta is in the plans moving forward, or is he coming here for 6 months of let me show off and then let me get a contract somewhere else, and Austin's just flipping him? Because if that's the case, hell yeah, sure, take the money, absolutely. But Brandon Vasquez being gone for as long as he did, Owen Wolff, brother, we're how many months into this season? We're 6 months into the season, and Owen Wolff's played 90 minutes. Never has only played since May, in the month of May. Played like 180 minutes or something. 190 minutes is what we did the math in May, and that's it. Isn't starting tonight after 60 days off. The hell is happening? So, with Nico being gone, and then Jim Curtin being hired, I was stoked. I was like, okay, sick. I think Jim Curtin's going to have the ability to make some good moves this summer. And then, you know, Austin can come into the second half on the front foot. And given the first 20 minutes of this game has been like that. However, you just say, yeah, you know what, Jim? You can wait till next season to show up. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why? Why are you Why do you hire a coach in July and then say, hey, you know what? You're good. You don't have to come back until February of next year. Jim Curtin's not coaching until the fucking sprint season, guys. The hell? I think it's atrocious. I think it's horrible. So I'm here. This season has been actually absolutely chalked up to nothing. So I'm here for fun at this point. I'm going to try my goal for the rest of this season. We are 15 games into this season, so for the next 18 games, I am going to try and not care. Right? I'm going to try and not care if things go downhill. Right? I'm vibing for Leagues Cup. Because what are the non-MLS games that Austin has now? Just Leagues Cup stuff, right? Yeah, it's just Leagues Cup. Because you still can't beat Louisville City. Honestly, I hated Nico playstyle, but it's crazy that he only came in February. Text. No. No. He was hired at the end of the 2024 season. No. Are you talking about when Austin hired Nico? Because that was 2024. That was after the really crappy 24 season. And last season he was here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that Jim Curtin is coming, yeah, in February. And in the meantime, while we're talking about Jim Curtin, oh, sorry. I think no, 25, I think is what it kind of meant. Bro, what the hell just happened here? Bro, what just happened here? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, what did I do? What is going on with this? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, there we go. The text was just awful. Yeah, Stuvers, yeah, that might be. Okay. That's better, right? Okay. I don't know what I clicked something when I was editing that. And okay, and they're actually saying that it was 26th minute. There. Do you ever think we'll get a star player? I mean, what do you consider star player? I think is kind of the. Are we talking like Griezmann and Lewandowski coming into this league? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe. I mean, you never really know. I don't think so. Elite but old. I mean, who? Like who's up there? Who's having that conversation that they're leaving? I guess you don't mean right now, but no, I think that this league is. I mean, are we going to talk about the fact that Casemiro is now signing with Inter Miami? Like what? He's also signing with what is my brain doing? He's signing with Inter Miami while the Galaxy own his rights, and they didn't trade his rights prior to the signing happening. At least they didn't publicize it. And there's a hydration break. Um, I don't know why are we still talking about hydration breaks. All right, free kick here for Austin after the 3 minute long. So what happened with the Seattle goal? A ball came in, dinks off the crossbar, and then just kind of fell to Rothrock. Nobody was sitting at that back post. So which isn't great, but it's not the worst option. But it could have been prevented. Rothrock just kind of gets on his knees to bounce it back into the goal. The first guy should have scored. I didn't even see who took the shot. Gallagher, Brandon Vasquez. Ozuni puts a shot out. Nothing. Wow. $300th game for Nuhu. Wow. Uh-oh. Okay, Austin's able to get back. Rothrock's causing real problems here for Austin. Hey, it's fine if it's Rothrock, as long as it's not Jesus Ferreira. And that's a bad pass. It's a great pass. Brandon Vasquez gets on it. There's a lot of complaining at this. He's getting harassed. Kind of pushed down, I guess. But yeah, nothing, not enough for anything. Facu on this near side pushing up. This just cuts inside. Finds Rosales. And headed out. Against him and Rothrock are fighting on this near side. And Rothrock gets taken down, asking for a card immediately. Free kick for Seattle, just about midfield on this near side. He's complaining to the fourth official. Oh, no, he's talking to his head coach. Sorry. What's up, chef? I got two chefs over here. Do we see Plachetta? Does Plachetta get minutes tonight? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's you and Chef Tex, which is just interesting. Yes, instead of Savovich. It's not hard to understand. Like, good step forward, Bureau. Heinzike there. Heinzike took a shot and delivered one as well. Brunel. I don't even think you need to stop the game for that, honestly. He's on, but yeah, he's on. I saw he's on the bench, and that's why I was like, does he get minutes? Bro, he just puts a shoulder on him. That's just a bigger guy connecting with a little guy. Stu's just asking for pressure now. It's not great. I'm curious who he comes on for. Also, it looks like Azuni is playing off the left-hand side, not Facu Torres. Facu Torres and Rosales are playing on this near side. Rosales there, getting his shirt pulled, getting hacked down. That should be a free kick. Referee! He's getting harassed the whole way down the left-hand side and gets cut down top of the box. How? That's atrocious. Like, he gets worked the whole way down. Shirt pulled, shoving. Literally got a handful of it right there as they cut to it. Grabs the shirt, pulls him down, cuts him down. Shirt pull, grab, hug, kicks him down. Yeah, that's a free kick. Left mid of right mid. Wow. Schmetzer gets booked. Yeah, he gets harassed the whole time. Maybe left mid or right mid. Yeah. Because my question is, who comes off for him? For Plachetta. Because is it Rosales? Is it Azuni? Arguably Azuni, maybe, but it's feels weird to pull him off. I mean, this is the first time all year that Austin actually has 3 DP players out on the field, right? I think so. I think the first time that all 3 DPs are out on the field. Austin hit that Rosales. Probably, yeah. So Austin was trying to play this ball a little earlier, and the referee says no, bring it back. All right, now is given the whistle. Facu's standing just outside the touch line. Headed back. Should be a corner kick for Austin. It is. Torres running the whole width of the pitch there. Facu Torres on this corner kick, excuse me. Ball comes in. Nobody's there. Sabovic just and now just reset into the right into the starting position, right in the middle of the field. Little bicycle clearance there for Seattle. Results on this near side. I mean, it's really hard to care. Excuse me. It's hard to do this. Come on, you just stay on the front foot. And Falcatore is now on the far side. Looks like he never came back to this side after that corner kick. Breneveska's playing a little deeper. Heinzek bombing up the field. What in the world? Heinzek puts a low cross in. Wow. Ah, oh, come on. Come on, Rosales. Good defending from Rosales, though. And then everybody's back. Rosales is gassed. I mean, Rothrick is too. It's been played on this near side pretty much the whole game. The first 45 minutes. It's hot. It's late. Come on. Letting Seattle hold the ball a little bit. Just cross midfield. Tried to dummy that ball, but it goes right to Elia's feet there. And then bounced back to the Sounders player, to Rusnak. Renell near. Takes a shot. Stuver's right there. Good. Jesus Ferrer was running off his right side. None of this. It just still looks careless, I guess. Careless is not, that's not the right word. Just looks slow. We have about 2 more minutes left of the half. Jesus Ferrer on the ball. Puts the ball over the top. Rothrook's there. Going into the corner, kind of. Trying to reset this. Come on, counter. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got like a minute and a half. Let's go. Push it. Push it. A little bit overshot, but finds Galley on that far side. Yeah, it's not great. Ball comes in, not quite all the way to Brandon Vasquez. Come on. This is the definition of the do something meme. Just do something. And we got about 30 seconds left. Ball just dinked to the other side. Austin's defensive half. Stuver tries to reset stuff. 20 seconds left. And Sabovic just goes back to Stu. And there's halftime. Wow. Yay. Ugh. Yeah, just do something, please. Okay, why is that so big now? I mean, that sure looks fine. Don't you show me Tim Ream's face on an ad about doing well in sports. Do not show me Tim Ream's Come on, man. Tim Ream, I don't want to see you. Is this just the MLS ad? No, yeah, just MLS ad or the Heineken ad. No, Jameson ad. Okay, let's see. I'm glad that we get different ads, and then they're not great, but still. What? I don't even understand what that ad was for. It was OpenAI. Let's see. What is the all right? Games have ended. Cincinnati beats Vancouver 4-3. New York over Columbus 2-1. And Miami 3-2. Chicago. Red Bulls at home lose 3-1. Draws in Toronto and Atlanta. Other games that are ending soon or now. Nashville 1-0 over Montreal. I'm curious if Danny played in that game. I'll check it in a second. Dynamo and DC are tied 90 minutes in. Sporting Kansas City gets a win 2-1 over Minnesota. And then 1-1 here. Scoreless about 30 minutes in San Diego against Colorado. Kicking off momentarily or in the next 10 minutes or so. LAFC Salt Lake, Portland, Dallas, Orlando City, and San Jose. And then St. Louis Galaxy. This has Austin in 14th place, about 6 points out, 5 points, excuse me, out of the play-in spots, and then what is that? Eight points out of the actual playoff line. I'm curious about the um. Montreal lineup. Oh, he didn't even make the bench. What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, Danny didn't even travel. He gets to reunite with Brendan Craig. Is Opoku on his way out? Is this a Ted Lasso MLS ad? When does that new season come out? When does Ted Lasso return? Again, get Tim Ream's head off my screen. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see anything about him. Get him gone. Still going on ads. I don't understand how I hate ads this much. Can we move on from ads? And there's Tim Ream again. And Matt Freeze. Cool. This Celsius ad really does show just Brandon Vasquez. Worst combination. Great. Yeah. It was Tim Ream and Matt Freeze in that MLS ad. Ugh. I like how Austin doesn't have a like visually notable player enough that you have to go with Matthew McConaughey as the like signal. It's funny, you have to have everybody fanning yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people on screen were not fanning themselves. 4 people were. Come on. That's next week. Can we please do East versus West again? I don't care about playing the Liga MX. I don't care. Like, can we just go East versus West again? Like, who was the other? I don't know. That's a good question. Is it not you switching between accounts? No. Yeah, it is. Is that Diego Luna? Okay. See, that's somebody I would like to have at the World Cup next time. Oh, never mind. It's an Audi car. How silly of me. It looked just like Diego Luna. Ads really went full in with Diego Luna after last year's Gold Cup. And then he just didn't show up to the World Cup. He just wasn't called up. Nothing. Do I still have my World Cup book down here? I do. I need to finish this. There's thunder outside, but I can't tell. I don't know. Yeah, like it's this really sad thing about this. Let me get to the US's page real fast. Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, Switzerland, Brazil, Haiti, USA. A single player. A single player. And it's a guy that didn't play a single minute. It's Christian Roldan. Ecuador. I got a bunch of Ivory Coast players. Good number of Australians as well. A couple of Paraguayans. Good number of Swedish players, actually. Only opened like half of these stickers. I got a couple. I got Ballon d'Or winner, or soon to be Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri right there. Mark Cucurella, Danny Carvajal, Fabian Ruiz. Only one from Cabo Verde. Only Ryan Mendes had a decent World Cup too. Yeah, I need to finish this book. I need to finish that. Come on. We're still at halftime. We're still at halftime. It's been 20 minutes almost. Almost 20 minute halftime. Would have been enough for a World Cup halftime show. You say that Besart Sabovic has a new headband and showing Ilya Sanchez. Sabovic does not have a headband on. Does he not know who Ilya Sanchez is? So they have maybe 3 substitutes. Seattle? That's crazy. All right, second half underway now. Finally, 25 minutes later. There you go, Biro. Get a word in. Wow. I didn't actually know that. It's starting to rain now. Ooh, far side. John Gallagher can't get there. Uh-oh. Rothrock on the far side. Nobody's really... here they start coming. Come on, step to him. Don't just let him dribble over there. Good. Put some pressure on. Come on, step two. Good tackle, John. Nobody's fucking... Everybody's so reactive here. Oh my god. This is horrid. There's 3 Seattle players at the first touch. I'm not getting annoyed. I'm not getting frustrated. So much time on the ball for Seattle. So much time on the ball. So much time on the ball. They're still on the ball. Jackson Rangers just lifts one into the drum section. Ugh. Yes. Yeah. This is a regular league game. Just like every other league game, there can be draws. And it most likely is going to be a draw. And they're still on the ball. Also, a little reprieve after that Reagan shot goes 15 feet high. Oh, no. Nobody steps to that either, though. Oh, it looks sloppy. Oh, it looks terrible. Oh. How is Austin getting outplayed by a team that plays in 65-degree weather all the time when it's 95? So much just random stuff on my monitor that I've never noticed. Oh, I don't understand why this is just so wrapped up. Like, why do we just mail it in? Still chatting to the referees because they just have not been calling any. They haven't been producing cards. Stop! I don't want to see the coaches talk to the referee instead of the game. The game's on. Put the camera on the game. Corner kick here for Seattle. I believe their first one of the night. No positives I can think of tonight. I guess the first set piece goal of the year, maybe, but not good. Nothing. No, not much. At least, like maybe the first set piece goal of the year, but don't show me coaches. I don't want a long shot of the coach while Austin's on the attack. Oh, oh, there's no contact. Yo, Eric, thank you for the subscription to the YouTube channel. Welcome in. That even show up on screen. No, you're all good. There it is. Okay, it did show up. I just didn't see it. No, you're all good for the. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I like answering questions. I like chatting. Like if I didn't, I would just watch the games on my couch. Do you predict will happen? Honestly, absolutely nothing. It looks like Austin. It looks like a typical Austin game where they just sit and sit and sit and then sit and then sit some more, and they're just absorb pressure. I think maybe the only thing that would happen is a goal for Seattle on just the fact that Austin sits and sits and sits. Falco Torres gets clicked. It's a free kick for Austin to reset things a little bit here. Gives the first yellow card. And Falco Torres just kind of. Uh-oh. Jackson Reagan is now suspended for next game for Seattle. Oh no. Oh, Savage is so crappy. Savage gets booked there. That's a weak yellow card. 60th minute. Let's make some changes. Let's see Owen. Maybe he can kickstart something. I doubt it, but maybe. Bring on Plachetta. It was barely a... Yeah, he's so late and just really poor. Really poor from him, from Sabovich. Substitutes for both squads now. A triple sub for Austin. Wow. Okay. That's new. Triple subs at 60 minutes. Who is it? I can't quite see the bottom of the screen. I can't quite see the downside. Is off the field here. All right, ball's out of play. Jackson Reagan, I think, just went down. Okay, number 9 change for Seattle. De Rosario comes on for Musovski. Owen Wolf coming on for Sabovich. Good. Plachetta comes on for Rosales. 77 for 30. There's 2. And then here's the third. Is 35 for 4, which is Georgievich on for Heinz Ike. Okay, so center back swap, a winger swap, and a center midfield swap. Semi-swap Pajeta. A good move? Yeah, sure. It's fresh legs. I mean, I don't know. Sure. I mean, Owen Wolf should have started this game. I don't trust Sabovic at all. So, yeah, sure. So it's Djordjevic in a 3-back, which I don't think we saw last year. But that's fine. I mean, he's also young, so I'll take it. It's a good little give and go from it was that the Owen Wolf there, I think. No, that was Facu Torres, excuse me. A preventative sports hernia is what kept Wolf out. A preventative surgery in January. There's an off the ball shove that they didn't point out. What's up, adjudicator? How are you? What are we doing? Oh, injury here for Seattle. Yeah, how we look? It's okay. I've been all right. I've been good. Looks like there's medical staff coming on for Seattle. Yeah, World Cup was pretty good. That's pretty much all I was up to, honestly, since I saw y'all last. I mean, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's coming back. It doesn't look good, but it's coming back. I mean, it's a weird thing to judge because it seems like the squad is just kind of mailing it in, right? But, whatever. Kosarienzi's coming on. How many years of Stu? How many years left? Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be 2.5 seasons, right? So you got the end of this season, sprint season, one more, maybe, yeah, 4? 3 or 4? Probably 39 by the time he leaves. Paul Eric, the nipple's coming on. Kosarinzi off. And then the nipple coming on. I should find ways to bring your. Yeah, I would agree, but I just don't know how they're gonna do it. Renault comes off for the nipple. Okay, Jesus Ferreira going central, and the nipple coming out to this near side. I mean, you gotta get. After not playing for 60 days, you have to start out with a win. You have to start out aggressive. You have to start out positive. Luchetta gets a head on. There's another Seattle player down injured right now. Referee stops the game yet again. You just had a stoppage in play for 6 minutes. Get up. Both teams losing streak, true. Plaheta, okay. Would send Brenda Vasquez right to the goalkeeper. Right to the goalkeeper that's not Stefan Fry. But if Seattle throws this ball out, do not give it back to him. All right, keep it. Keep it. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. You just had a 6-minute stoppage for an injury. That's your own fault for not getting checked out then. Yeah, I mean, I've been gone pretty much since it happened. So yeah, I think Burrell I was surprised with. Nico I think should have been gone. I'm disappointed a little bit with Roto being gone. But yeah, I mean, also they didn't really make the moves that they needed to. So no, I would agree. Yeah. But there's gonna be about 15 minutes of stoppage now, because they're gonna have. They just had 6 minutes. They're gonna have another 3. That's 9 already in the, right there. Plus this one then. Yeah, don't give it back to him. Good. Let's reset and play from here. That's another Austin throw. Jesus Ferreira still being an ass. And this on Plaheta. Yeah, you don't get to fucking decide that the ball's coming back to you. Yeah, no sporting director so far, and Jim Curtin's the new head coach, but they're not getting him until the start of the sprint season. Come on. Just play the ball, play the game. Stop doing this Mickey Mouse shit, Jesus Ferreira. It's Jesus Ferreira starting the whole fucking thing. The rat bastard did it when he was here in Texas. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Like Jesus Ferreira, just fuck off. Just go. Just go. Just go. Like just leave. Just leave and don't come back. It's fine. It's just so knew who went down. So they had a injury stoppage, right? For I don't even know who it was, but somebody went down with an injury. They had stoppage. Referee stopped it, checked on Nuhu, said, "Okay, game continues." Seattle's goalkeeper gets the ball back, throws it out of play, right? You have another 3 minutes. Yeah. So you had a 6-minute injury stoppage about the 60th minute or so, 62nd minute. Then the goalkeeper throws the ball out of play, right? So it's an Austin thrown because the goalkeeper throws it out of play. It to pin and then more people coming on. I wouldn't have fucking bitched and moaned for him, but whatever. Yeah, basically. So then it's an Austin throw. Brother, you can't shit talk and then delay the game. Let's play the game. Play the game. Throw the ball in. It's been 45 seconds. Oh, I hate Seattle. It's nothing about the people, but this fucking, some of the players on this fucking team just piss me off. Jesus Ferreira, Paul Arriola specifically. Holy fuck, those two idiots. And it's because of them coming here. I don't know. I think it's them holding on because it's 95 fucking degrees at 10:15 at night. It's hot as shit. So I'm assuming it's got a little bit of strategy to it there, but it's also just bad sportsmanship, in my opinion at least. But yeah, okay. So injury down. Yeah, I don't fucking because you don't really have a choice. You're playing soccer in Central Texas in July. It's not a fucking smart thing to do anyway. I mean, Vasquez just got punched in the back of the head basically there. Yeah, Seattle player goes down 60 minutes, restart play at about 66 minutes. Nuhu then basically immediately goes down, about 68 minutes or so. The referee doesn't stop the game. Seattle throws the ball into play. It's an Austin throw. Surprisingly, Jesus Ferrer asking for sportsmanship, whatever, which I don't think you should. You just had to stop. You just had stoppage to get medical supply, like medical help. You should have figured it out then. So Austin continued playing. All the Seattle players were pissed and yelling at the referee, yelling at Austin fans, trying to start a fight. And then that's kind of where we got to. And Elias Sanchez said, you know what? Fine. Give the ball to me. I'll kick it out. So he gives it to him and just taps it out of play. And then they restarted at like 71 minutes. So 60, 62 to 7. It's like 8 minutes of stoppage pretty much there. Plus you're going to get the 3 minutes for the actual water break, which should be happening in about 3 minutes. They normally do it about 30-minute mark now. So now Seattle's just kicked the ball back. And it's a throw-in for Austin just outside the Austin technical area. Restart a game, and it's just going. It's just devolved into a shit show. So, yeah. It's all just started because of Jesus Ferreira. Come on. Djordjevic on the ball for Austin. Can Austin win? I mean, sure. Is it likely? No. They just had a new Plaheta comes on, which is a new Polish player. Is Seattle any good? They're I would say on paper or at least this season they've been better than Austin has. By not much, but it's a huge gap. The difference of how they've played is it's not a close match on the table, but I think ability-wise, they're relatively close. But Austin's gotten rid of some players, has a new head coach since they played last. Has gotten some players back, and I know Seattle is out like 6 guys or something. So I don't really know. And now there's the water break. Fucking hell. We basically have played 3 minutes of in-game time since the 61st minute. What do we think of the new sprint season? Sounds exhausting to not have to, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 15 minutes plus, so about 30 minutes, 15 minutes left, 20 minutes left, probably. I haven't checked it out. Yeah. About 20 minutes probably left. Maybe a little bit more, 25. But after you lose 5-1 to your rival, I feel like you're happy with a 1-1 going into the 75th minute. Does Austin try to win? Yes, but trying how Austin normally does, which is lazy and slow and uninspiring. It's most likely going to be a draw. John Gallagher just can't quite get there. Seattle wants it more? Probably. Gallagher has to go. I don't think he's that slow, really. Elie, sure, I would agree with there. But Galley and slow, I don't know. But I think even if Galley is slower than what he has been, I think he's too necessary to let go. Just for his, yeah. I mean Gallagher, just the Swiss Army knife and the ability to play almost everywhere on the field is really good to have. But good play. Come on, Owen. Good job. Come on. Oh, fuck off. That's exactly how the first half was played. Just please step to it. They could find a better replacement for him, like the one guy from the Egypt team. Yeah. I don't know. They're poor. I mean, yeah, we just got $2 million for Danny, so step. Why are we letting him have a shot? Come on. Ugh. How is Austin getting outplayed by a team that's used to 65 and reigning? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really judging a whole lot based off the second half of the season. Just because this season's been so. I mean, this season as a whole. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at John running here. Look at John. Look at John. Plaheta has a shot and skies it. Look at John, for the love of fucking Christ. Oh my God. You could have just had two Seattle players running back. John puts the ball central. I think it was. Who was it on central? It was Zazuni. Zazuni plays it to Plaheta. And Plaheta should have played it across to John, but he doesn't. Plaheta with it. Plays up the field. And plays it to Plaheta. Plays one. Zazuni, Gallagher, come on. Nope. Nothing. Let's just look good. Keep telling people Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. He's not coming to the MLS. Yeah. He needs to just retire. Christian Ramirez coming on And so is Ervin Torres, I think is who that is. Sad to see him not win a World Cup, but he's still great to watch. Who could score next? I'm honestly both teams. Brandon Vasquez coming off for Christian Ramirez. Who comes on for Ervin Torres? Is it Ilie? It should be Ilie. It's 11. It's Zuni. Or, excuse me, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres comes off for Ervin Torres. So probably pushing Owen a little bit higher. Maybe recruit the Belgian. Wait, who? Balogun? Recruit Flo? I think he's fine in Monaco right now. Come on, Ramirez. Tries to back heel Galley and doesn't quite get it. Good. Svatok, Svatok is clapping him for pushing Rothrock down. There you go, Owen. Good. Plahet's on the far side. Ervin Torres shows for him, tries to force it. Ervin Torres still gets there. Plahet is there as well, and there's losing it. Cool. So Austin playing good defense. Yeah, for the most part, they're not really having to. Is Seattle's just kind of losing the ball at midfield and then backing out. Far side for Austin. What's worse, not scoring or not defending? Not defending. Gallagher gets on the end of it, puts one back across. It's too far for Christian Ramirez. Good turnover there. It's Ilie. Ervin Torres gets through one guy, finds two. Mertu with the winner right now. Mertu, 86th minute right now is the winner. There we go. Ervin Torres, which is great. Nope. There. Great pass. Great pass from Ervin Torres as well. I'm pretty sure Zuni just gets booked as well because he ripped his shirt off. That's a huge assist from Ervin Torres. He beats one guy. Just a little bump, just kind of flicks it up a little bit. Whoop. That's crazy. Whoop. And good for Mizuni to go far post. Yeah, no, 100%. And good for him to go far post though, because he's missed. There's the yellow card for the shirt. He's accepted it. It doesn't. He's nowhere close to yellow cards. So. they would. You just can't show the game. We should see if they let us do a live stream at the game interview. I mean, yeah, yeah. You just can't show the game. I used to stream, not stream. I used to record, like, vlog the games that I go to, and then I've just like I just end up not streaming it now or not recording anything because I just But for interviewing fans, We're Us in TV every week does a I think every home game does a post game interview and then publishes it on YouTube. I think is where they put it now. No, 100%. They're normally, I think they're still there. But yeah, head over to, if you ever get out to the game or even just after the game, just hang out near the stadium. Over to the Zebra Gate, I think is where it is, where the art is on the wall. And I think they still do it over there. Just don't concede now. 90th minute now. Good blocks. Yeah, they definitely would be. I have in the past gone over to his swag would be questionable. That'd be a stretch. But over up here in Portland, I'll go and hang out where the buses are. And I see a lot of the players leaving and chat to them a bit. All right, corner kick here for Seattle. Ball comes up, pushing and shoving around. Yeah. Bounces off his head, back into dangerous area. That's a defender. That's a defender having that. Argues for a handball, but there's no way that's intentional. Just bouncing around in the area. Owen's on it. Owen. God, we just need Owen. Pressure. Wolf to Zuni. Plaheta coming on. Send him through. Good. Plaheta come back for him. Good. All right, how much stoppage time? Just chill. I didn't even see how much stoppage time. They were just still going. 7? God, this should be like 15. Oh, they're still going. Azuni plays wide to Torres. Taking him on 1-on-1. 2-on-1 now. Torres into the side. Just puts one there. Ramirez! Keep going. Ervin Torres back to back. There we go. Yeah, 90 plus 2. Good. Ship him like Goku. You guys have a favorite ice cream? Not really. We still got 5 minutes left to play. Oh, bro, Doomsday is nuts. I got a lot of things I could say about Doomsday. Cookies and cream is... Guy, that ball's going over there still. It's still going. Bro, yeah. Yeah. I got a lot of thoughts on that movie. I was gonna say Seattle lost the last 2 games combined 8-1, and now it's gonna be 11-2 in 3 games. They're gonna lose the game 11-2 in 3 games. That sounds like an Austin stat line. Oh, Barrow just sent him to the ground. Barrow just got hurt. Barrow just hurt himself. Yeah, 8-1 in the past 2 games. Barrow's hurt. Azuni's bombing forward. Brudge, this red card. That's a straight red card, referee. That's straight red card. He's off! He's off! Go! Get out! That should be straight red. He's seen red. That should have been straight. That's heat to the head. That's heat to the head. Azuni getting through, and he just says, yeah, here's my forearm. Right to your throat. Stupid player. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But a good kind of stupid, you know? Boom. That's straight red. It's straight red card. Sounds dramatic, like that one scene in Masters Universe. Yeah. Nah, he wouldn't win so he's off. No, I agree. But that should be a straight red. That's forearm to the throat. That's dangerous and reckless to the head. When's the next hangout video? I don't know. And there's the final whistle. There we go. Evan Torres is something for that kid. Really good stuff from Evan. I was at halftime. I was like, I don't even know if there's anything positive I can say about this game. 2 words: Ervin Torres. Ervin Torres is the positive things that I can say there. I mean, hey, it doesn't really help the standings winning by 2-1 or 3-1, but it does feel nice. Yeah, that's it. That's it. 3-1 final score. We'll take those off. I know. Now some positive, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's great. I mean, I think let's see, conversations here, and referees and coaches. No, 100% adjudicator. I'll be here. I know I'm not gonna do things on Saturday for the Houston game because I got birthdays I got to deal with. But next week for sure. I'm looking at this next one in August. Maybe that Colorado game, August 1st. Yeah, that's most likely gonna be the next time that I'll be here, because I can't be here on Saturday, because I got birthday stuff that I'm doing, and I don't think I'm gonna be here. No, I'm not gonna be at the game. Wait, no, I'll be here. I'll be live for the game, and then I'll be going to the game on the 19th. The 19th, Seattle Austin. Yeah, the repeat of this game, which will be really fun. But yeah, I would probably recommend from here going over to watch that. I don't actually know. I don't know. But no, it's nice to be back for the World Cup. Nice to be back with Austin FC stuff. But yeah, it was fun. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday and a good rest of your week. And until then, take care. Peace. I'll catch y'all later.